You're an amazing person to talk to.
Thank you.
Because you have been around.
Since Jesus, as we know.
Well, no, I mean, you're a legend. And, you know, I've looked up to you for so long, and I know you've inspired so many dancers, so many choreographers. And, you know, I think it just means so much to everybody that you're here tonight supporting this event. Like, we are so lucky to have your presence here and blessed. And
I feel very blessed to be a part of this, and that you guys, you know, included me, and that I was not working and I was able to be here and to really learn what's going on, and that people haven't dropped the ball, and that you guys are all pushing this issue, and I think it's amazing.
Could you tell us a little bit of the changes you've seen from when you started till now, and why you think it's important for the community to really stick together and keep pushing?
Well, I think one of the biggest changes that I've seen is that, you know, when I was first dancing, there was no such things as buyouts, residuals, nothing. And the mentality, which unfortunately the mentality for music artists, management, record labels hasn't really changed that much in the respect of dancers being a dime a dozen. Oh, why are we paying them more than this? Who needs that? But what has changed is the language, and the language that they're starting to hear and become familiar with. So I remember having to fight for buyouts, for videos. And it was always an issue because they would always give it the paperwork on the day of the shoot as we're getting ready to walk out on the set. And it was always a pull together, we'd have to stop, and we had to look like really awful people to say we're not going out there. And I had a really great conversation with this woman. Can't remember the production. It was a band apart, but I can't remember her name. And she was a lovely lady. And one of the things that she had said to me, because we had a big issue with one of the Ricky Martin videos that I did, with hazard pay, with a lot of stuff. And it was a big, big battle. I mean, I was stuck in the middle because there were no agents around. So I was fighting with management for 4 hours, and we were 4 hours late starting the production. But one of the things that she had said was, you know, this is a new thing. I understand what you're saying, and maybe in the future we can move to this. And we ended up holding our own, and we ended up getting the buyout. We ended up getting the hazard pay. But what most importantly is what I've learned is that now, even though management balks, they don't want to pay, they fight about it, they argue, but it's language that they've heard before. It's not coming out of the blue. It's like, well, if no one brings it up, maybe we can sweep it under the rug. But once it's brought out, then they kind of go, yeah, you know, we got to pay it. That's what the dancers get nowadays. So to me, it's like for all the people such as myself and the dancers before us that maybe only moved a little bit of an inch and an inch and an inch and an inch, now it's part of the language. Now people understand. Now people are actually granting the things that we're fighting for. So even if it feels like we're not moving that far, we are moving, and it's really important what you guys are doing.
Yeah, and I think it's also important, like you said, for us to continuously enforce it.
Yes. And
not let things slip through the cracks. And also dancers to not undercut each other, because that changes.
Because we're all starving, we all have bills to pay, but I think more importantly, the ones that undercut are the ones that really intellectually don't understand it. I don't think they're bad. I don't think that they're trying to hurt anybody, or that they really just don't care about anyone. I think it's they don't have the knowledge and they don't have the resources.
And that's why tonight is important, because knowledge is power. And it's really, you know, and also there's power in numbers, and getting everybody on the same page, then we can continue to create a future for ourselves and have all these amazing things that normal people have at their jobs, because it is a job. And
it is a job, and it's a really tough job, and, you know, and we're athletes and we need to be taken care of, but no one's going to take care of us unless we do it ourselves.
And I think it's hard too, because we love what we do so much, so it doesn't always feel like work, and we would do it for free. But as you get older,
it doesn't feel as good right here. It always feels good here.
Yes. So definitely want to encourage the community to stick together, keep educating.
You guys, it is working and it is moving, but we can't do it without you, without all of you. Hi, I'm Tina Landon, and I'm here in support of Dancers Alliance. Their campaign is amazing, and let me tell you, it is about time.